Good morning. It's Woke in WuVille, streaming worldwide. So, this is Rob Burke. Bike lanes. The goal of socialism is to cause enough dysfunction to break a system. In this case, in Boston, the bike lanes issue and all that goes with it is just another example. It is a coalescence of two agendas. The elite have their useful idiots who believe in climate change and or the green movement to do their dirty work. They are given more rights than the average independent citizen with special bike paths, freedom from insurance responsibilities, and they can feel good about themselves because they deem themselves helping the environment as well as being in shape. From the elite perspective, the bikers in their special paths deliberately inhibit access to places of worship, schools, and commerce. They destroy communities, making chaos a means for an easier population control. They also indirectly disrupt free commerce and all the roadway transportation of goods, rendering the given territory impoverished. They make it living so unbearable with the means or those who won't be bullied or seduced by the bikers are forced to leave. Neighborhoods change with gentrification, among other forms of central planning, and no natural community norms. The elite can continue their densification plans. The more of the populace would become dependent on the elite, making the parented by the state. Hey, this is Rob Burke. We're coming back. We're coming live from our favorite spot in Jamaica Plain over by the Appleway. And bring it in, Catherine Vitale. Hello, Catherine.
Hi.
How's it going?
Fabulous.
How's that picture on that camera?
It looks great.
Hey, so the reason we read that is there was an article in the Boston neighborhood paper, and that was by Lewis Murray. Welcome to Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago. So let's get organized here, Catherine. As the article indicates, let me just fix this for a second.
The article indicates that Boston is becoming Chicago. Should we call it Chicago Junior?
Yeah, well, we can call it Chicago. No, this is the training grounds where all the carpetbaggers show up here. The carpetbaggers, the Chiefs here from Oklahoma, supposedly. What's the name there? Elvis Presley is from Chicago.
Yeah.
And so isn't Miss Teacup. We're live, Woke in WuVille. How those bike paths treating you?
Dr. Ojakutu is also from Chicago.
Everybody's from Chicago, and we've noticed that all the people that are in positions of power aren't from here.
Right.
They're not from here. That's why when you talk to them, they got the reptilian stare going. So we're streaming live on, what are the platforms we got, Catherine?
Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
And what we're going to try to do is extend that out. So the 800 number, what's your 800 number?
It's 857-444-5627.
It's 702 on a beautiful day in Boston, the hub of the universe. And we'll be making sure if you get some comments, please chime in. And if you got a phone call regarding bike lanes, my thing is this. We had earlier measured the road where we are standing by the Arborway. As you come down from West Roxbury, they say, the entrance to the Arborway is right here. Arboretum here, whatever we call it. And the thing is, this road is 30 feet wide, of which 17% of this road is tied up with parking, some dummy lane in the middle, and then some other thing. That's 17 feet. That's more than 50%. I call this a land grab. This is a land grab. These people are stealing property. They, as you well know, the communist socialists hate private property. So it's all the same crap. So anyways, Catherine, in the article, why don't you get that article just for a second? What I read was something a friend of mine had sent to me because he had read the article first just to, shave it down to a minute and a half. If I had read this article, it would be about 5 minutes. Mr. Murray's well thought through analysis of West Roxbury, part of Boston, gentrification is happening. Bike lanes destroy businesses. What do you think about that, sir? And right now we're on the road. It's all backed up, and it's gonna get ugly out here. But the bottom line is this: this is how they control you. They make it impossible for you to move around, and everybody all we're doing is waiting in line. This reminds me of Canada. When I went to Canada, everybody's so quiet, but all they do is wait in line all day. It's unbelievable. You can't get anything done.
How big is a car lane? A regular car lane.
Well, these roads are 30 feet, okay, wide, and that's pretty much the standard way. If you went down on Boylston Street in Boston,
so this could be 2 lanes or 3.
This is always 2 lanes. Yeah. Now it's 1 lane. So the article,
I'm see it on the camera that it's 1 lane.
Yeah,
first the streets become clogged with protected bike lanes, and then it becomes a challenge to park outside of the church, over at the Rotary. He's talking about West Roxbury. Everybody hates the bike lanes in every single neighborhood. Nobody is for these bike lanes except for these very far and few between bike riders.
Well, they're the useful idiots. They're the useful idiots that the elite use to do their dirty work. That's what my buddy said about it, which makes sense. Lou's saying the same thing, actually. Who are these people? They get in your way for no reason. Hey, listen, like I said, when I'm not shooting sports video, I'm delivering for DoorDash, okay? And with DoorDash, and thanks a lot, Marty Walsh, well, not Marty Walsh, but Mike Congressman, all the congressmen, for killing the gig economy, guys. They made gasoline. Remember gasoline was $1.80? That was under Trump. $1.80. Now it's $4.30. I know, because I gas my car every day. I drive 100 miles, and it's not cost effective. So thanks a lot for creating all these jobs that you just destroyed, guys. Appreciate that. See, they want you to work for the state. They want you painting a lamppost or whatever, or the city of Boston. But like I said, we've got a new mobile sign here, Woke in WuVille. We are in the mobile communication unit here. And so if there's any comments, we're looking at see if there's any chats. And if you can hear us, please let us know. Stumble, Aaron, how are you?
I don't know.
I know we're doing good, sir.
We're good.
Thanks for chiming in. See, as crazy as it gets out here, it's so good to talk about this because we have the moral authority
and
here.
We want to know, do you have bike lanes? How do you feel about the bike lanes?
Put the bikes on the bike path. That's how I heard about all these people bitch for a long time. I grew up in Milton. It was a big push. We need bike lanes. Look at how
big this sidewalk area is. They couldn't put a bike path there?
Why don't they ride the bike down the sidewalks? Like, you can do that.
Right.
That's legal.
Right.
Ride your bicycles down the sidewalk.
Because what happens, like Lou Murray in that article says, when a bike slides on the ice in February and hits your car, are they liable? That's
a great going into this conversation about. I always ask them about what happens if you take my mirror out. To me, that's $500 deductible. What happened if you hit me? I've actually had a girl hit me on a bicycle over in Alston. She was looking at a smartphone, and she ran into the back of my car while she was riding a bicycle.
Yeah, nobody's pulling them over.
Then she says to me,
they don't have to abide by traffic laws.
At least 80% of them they just go right to the lights.
Yeah.
What are you? So we want to know if anybody's chiming in or anything like that. Please leave us a comment, and depending on when you're looking at this, because we try to go live in the morning as much as we can because it's the best time to do it. Let us know what you think, and the only feedback we can get from people, we don't care when you do it. So we want to know about the audio, sound, the quality. We're working on all other issues too, but. This thing really irritates me. I deliver, as I said, for DoorDash during the day. I delivered at probably 350 different restaurants. And again, this is a part-time gig for the gig economy, and it's always a pain. What you want to do is just get in and get out. If I've got to sit in this middle lane stupid thing here, and by the way, the other side, there's like a little bike lane. It's like 3 feet wide. And you don't think those people come out sort of style bleeding into the road?
But here is somewhat unique. They don't have it like this everywhere because they have a parking lane, and then a bike lane, and then a weird separation lane
I'm just showing
in
the camera.
between the
Can you see it?
bike
Can you
lane
see
and
it?
the road. Yeah. And some parts they have those tall white reflector pole separator things in that middle line.
How's the bike lanes
It's
treating you?
ridiculous.
How are those bike lanes? We're trying to get a man on the street here. We will. So bring the kids. See, we'll have a second camera. We have a mobile camera pretty soon.
And don't stand in the bike lane. They're dangerous for pedestrians.
Have you ever get
I've
hit?
almost been killed twice.
Have you ever get hit by a bicycle going 50 miles an hour?
Almost.
Hey, listen, I know from playing ice hockey, I can skate 30 miles an hour. If I jack you up going 30 miles an hour, you can hear the air coming out of people. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially a bicycle is a weapon. I got proportionality is the thing when you're trying to defend yourself. I got to find out what the same thing is. If like someone hit me with a bike, what could I use to hit them? I mean, and going back.
Probably not a megaphone.
No megaphone. Where's the megaphone? Where's the megaphone? I got it. We're just trying to arrange some things here. With a second camera, we could solve all these problems. But like I said, we're doing this on the fly.
Yeah, and I would really hate to be an Uber driver or a taxi driver in this area because I just tried to find a public restroom and there's no public restrooms for miles.
No, they don't want you. They don't want you doing anything here.
Even the Dunkin' Donuts, 7-Eleven, gas stations, nobody has a public restroom.
I'll challenge any useful idiot, okay? And we now know what that's their names, the useful idiots. And I'm just trying to think if we can get the signage. Useful idiots. We get some comments coming in?
Yeah.
All right, we like that. Keep on bringing the comments in. Hey, again, listen, we'll take... Huh?
Of course. I was trying to put the comment up on the screen and it's not working.
Okay, give me a comment. We can't waste a lot of time here.
Says state funding is tied to bike lanes, sidewalks. Look at the rail trails connecting towns. Once everyone goes electric, they'll shut it down and force everyone to ride bikes, walk, or take a train. Yeah. And why is that?
How's those bike lanes treating you?
So that they can surveil us 24/7 when we're on foot and when we're riding around their blue bikes that probably have trackers in them.
Oh, again, it's never the obvious for these people. They're always trying to control you. We've heard some, hey, Janet, how you doing? Thanks for chiming in. We sound good. Appreciate it. It's really important that as we go going there, there's a suspect right now. No helmet, no license plate, no anything.
I know a lot of them don't wear helmets either. They're a danger to themselves and others, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I always ask them, what have you hit me? And they always say, my wrench is...
And then the ones who have their babies in the back.
Oh, the carriages.
Oh, my God.
Why don't you ask the kid if he wants to be in that thing?
I know. I feel so bad. That's so dangerous.
But they don't care. See, they're reckless. See, these useful idiots, and there are a lot of them out there. If you ever talk to them, like they said, they honestly believe they're helping the environment. So they bought that lie.
Yeah.
And then they want to be in shape. So listen, they really hate old people, you know. These people really hate old. They blame everything, their problems on old people. And I'm going to say one thing they do want is hold people accountable, okay? Hold people accountable. And I can't wait. I hope one of them stops because I'm going to hold them accountable for not paying attention and not understanding American history. And everything they wear is made of petroleum, okay? Everything they have on is made of petroleum. Their clothes, their bicycles, all this stuff. It's really about oil, too. It's really about oil. They hate oil. I said, okay, so let's go nuclear. Let's be like the French. They love the French. Oh, they love the French. The French is all nuclear.
Yeah.
But not getting off subject. We want to stay on top of this because this is just, like I said, a land grab right here, these roads. This one right here, and then pretty much all the roads. We've been in a couple parades. Obviously, I've been in the Southie one in Dorchester, so and Catherine. If you're going down Broadway, that's 57 feet. If you're going through like East First Street or this street right here, it's 30 feet wide.
Yeah.
That's pretty standard. These people stole 17 feet of land. Okay, it's a land grab. They're always stealing things. They're always.
Is it illegal to drive in them?
What's that?
Is it illegal? Is it illegal to drive a vehicle in a bike lane?
I don't know. I'm just wondering where's the paint
Because
from.
it's big enough, and in the bus lanes too. I mean,
They don't want you. They don't want you.
Have you seen the traffic lights? They have these special traffic lights for the bus lanes that have like white lines on them.
It's all crazy stuff.
Oh.
Remember, these people are dysfunctional. They are crazy people. You always challenge them because they're nuts.
But people are dying.
Oh, they don't care.
Infrastructure's crumbling.
Population
Schools are failing.
The population
and we're just painting lines on the ground.
Where's this paint from? This is from China? Not the Chinese people, but the CCP, okay? Remember, my name's Rob Burke. I'll be running for Congress in the 8th Congressional District next year. And it's either me, Rob Burke, or the CCP. And I want to just make sure that people realize that Woke and WuVille, we started this a while ago. Catherine's running for Boston City Council at large. And so what'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I went to the NAACP convention for a little bit. I networked with a couple people there. That was nice, I guess.
Yes. Yes. Hey, listen, and also
Robert Kraft was there.
Oh, I got my New England rodeo shirt on. Okay, I bet you didn't know there's a rodeo in Massachusetts. There's one down in Norton. It's pretty good. They've got it's really a kids event. Tell you the truth. The bulls down there. They have Brazilian bull riders. Very good. Good entertainment. Horse mounted shooting. They have a great thing for the kids. Shoot down there. I think it's Saturday nights from 7 o'clock. They get a good crowd there. It's definitely just like you're at a carnival. Yeah, but it's well done. And I think the top bull is the Wild Mouse. This guy, no, Wild Mouse. How you doing, sir? Over here, bud. How those bike lanes treating you?
Bike lanes? Yes or no?
How do you like those bike lanes?
Bike lanes. Oh, no.
Another satisfied customer. Unbelievable. It's we're working on the
bike lanes.
Do you like those bike lanes? Hey, it's 7:16, and what we're trying to do is keep this podcast under 20 to 30 minutes. I think that's appropriate. But what we want to do is try to be on every morning and talk about maybe 1 or 2 or 3 different topics. Hone in on one, get a call in from somebody, get some comments so we can comment.
Yeah.
And again, pass this on to your friends. Send this out, okay?
Yeah, we're trying to do every morning around 6:30-ish, 6:40-ish. We were super late today because I was running around Jamaica Plain looking for a bathroom.
No bathrooms.
And I haven't found one.
No bathrooms. Streets are clogged. Can't go to church. These people get in your way. They waste your time.
The way to solve the problem is to vote people into the city council that aren't allied with Woo.
That's right.
That would be me.
That's her.
And Sean Nelson.
And
Padma Scott.
Yeah, make sure you check those people out. Hey, again, the people that are run for Boston City Council are Bostonians, and they're not carpetbaggers, and they do vote. I mean, the last guy they were talking about hadn't even voted. He's getting his immigration
I've been voting since I was 18. I don't think I have a perfect record.
Hey, how do you like those bike lanes? Oh,
yes!
Another satisfied customer, Michelle. Woo. Woo. So, yeah, this is Woke and WuVille, streaming worldwide on Facebook, Twitter. What are we doing? What else? YouTube.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube right now.
And I'm going to try to get
connecting Rumble and our websites as once we figure it out.
We have 8 slots. So if you have, and again, we're looking for a rapper. We need a rapper. We're trying to get a.
I just found a comedian at 7-Eleven.
We got a comedian. We need a rapper to do the jingle.
Yeah, Janet. No, I went to Dunkin'. I went to Dunkin' Donuts. I went to 7-Eleven, and I went to 2 gas stations. Nobody has a public restroom.
Janet, you're holding down the fort, honey. Good job.
Yeah, we'll be at a different location in Boston every day because I'm running for Boston City Council at large. Rob's going to be running for Congress next year, which is
a year from
some
now.
parts of Boston.
Yeah.
So,
but this is her gig, and I'm the sidekick. So
yeah.
we'd also like to say if we can get in, we may contact some people. Excuse me. And if we're in a certain neighborhood, they can come on as a sidekick, and I can run around and do other things. So we wanted the input from people who actually live.
Yes.
Actually live in
if
these
anybody
areas.
wants to do a Woken WuVille report from your Boston neighborhood, let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll go there, or I'll go there.
No, what will happen, we can set up, and then you can call it in. We'll put you in a hermetically sealed envelope.
Yeah, or you could call.
Yeah, you can call it in. And
857-444-5627.
We'll take it over the phone, or we can bring you in on a camera, and you can oh, there's one. We almost had an accident right there with a mask on too. It was just terrible. It's just terrible. So the thing is, our number one issue here is making sure that we have good content. We're always looking for ideas from people. No problem. We don't know everything. Again, we're doing this on the road where everybody is stuck in their office. And to all those local people that are, printing this online garbage, sorry, we're better than you. Just remember that.
Mm-hmm.
We're better than you. Any particular on that article with Lewis? Anything that stands out? Oh, my head.
Whoa. He says that it's now the law in Europe where this bike lane craze emanates from. In Denmark and Holland, the bicyclists pull their bikes right out in front of cars, and the driver is automatically at fault in a collision with a bicycle.
Taking it going back a little bit. It's always this: if you are parked and you open your door, and Junior Nitwit from JP comes rolling down the street, because that's in the article, Nitwit from JP. I'm just quoting Mr. Murray. If you open your door and they run into you, it's your fault. It's like you're supposed to know what they're doing. I said, Don't you have brakes? Why are you driving so fast?
Hey, thank you for riding on the sidewalk.
Miss, come back. We want to talk to you.
it.
See, there's a lady. She's actually riding the bicycle down the sidewalk. Good person. She's got a helmet on. She's got some lights on. I didn't see any license plate, though. I didn't see any license plate.
But she's on the sidewalk where she belongs.
Yeah, because you can in Boston ride your bicycle on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
I've always said if and again, hey, folks, we've seen one person out here. We've seen actually two. This is the second one. The lady that just drove by was the second person on this. Are you telling me? Let's say they have 20,000 bike riders.
Oh, this just happened.
What's that?
This just happened over the weekend.
Oh yeah, what did they do? They clogged.
There were over 1,000 bike riders for some event in Boston, and the Alert Boston Facebook page said that emergency vehicles couldn't get through.
Nice going, guys. But if someone got hurt, you wouldn't care because you're into population control. I get that. There goes a scooter.
Right here. On Friday night at 8:30, Boston Fire is trying to get to a medical call, and Boston police are saying they can't maneuver in the gridlock. There's about 1,000 kids on bikes driving through the seaport, causing a gridlock.
Let's put that up. Let's put that comment up. That's from
Siri.
Yeah, Siri, put it up. Hey, Siri, how you doing?
Pedestrians have the right of way, then bicyclists, then cars. The bike lanes in Denmark and Holland are far more advanced than the ridiculous bike lanes in Boston. But even still, in Denmark and Holland, if there's a collision, the car is automatically at fault.
When I went into school in England, and I did go to school in England at Arundel, gasoline at the time was like almost $8 for an imperial gallon. The thing, though, was that the cars are very small and the roads are not very wide, okay? But these roads are for cars. And, if you want to ride a bicycle, go find a bike path. Otherwise, my point was this, if the weather, I better see you out here when we're in a snowstorm, too, okay? You don't get to take a day off and pick and choose. You destroy our lives every single day, getting our way with all this nonsense stuff that doesn't work.
This is okay, with the North End and their outdoor dining, I was driving through Jamaica Plain yesterday, and I saw all kinds of outdoor dining on the street taking up parking spots on side streets, but the North End can't have their outdoor dining because it takes up street space. But that's only in the summer.
Whoa,
The outdoor dining
WuVille.
is
Hey,
the outdoor dining is only in the summer. And do people ride their bikes in the snow? Do they ride their bikes all winter long? These bike lanes are absolutely pointless. I mean, we know that.
it's not about bikes.
We're speaking in an echo chamber about the bike lanes.
It's not about bikes. It's about control. It's about control. You know, does Michelle Wu still have the big Green New Deal? The vehicle with
the Green New Deal
with Mr. Officer Doublechin?
I don't know. They were driving a Mustang when they crashed that time when they used the sirens for no reason. That was a Mustang.
So we're on the Arbor Way right now, and we're
in front of the Arnold Arboretum, right?
Yeah, and coming towards us is West Roxbury. On the other side is JP. We're across from 164 House. And the thing about this with the young people is that's what's that?
He gave us the finger.
Thank you very much. And you know
which only means one thing.
They love us.
He knows who we are.
Yeah. The thing about giving when you give someone the finger, that means you can shoot. I mean, this could be just a tail. You can shoot the longbow still. Okay, that's what this is. Show me your finger. So, pal,
People are so triggered by us.
Oh, and just ask them how important they are. They're important as hell. So
they're so upset by our little orange sign.
Hey, we're up to 7 viewers now. That's unbelievable. and hey, listen, we'll get going. If people see us all the time here every morning, they'll tune in.
7 viewers and about 3.
How do you like those bike lanes?
3
you like
people,
those bike lanes? Okay, I guess
3 people commenting, which means we probably get some trolls watching.
It's okay. We'll take again. Our Paul says we'll take on anybody, anytime about any question. We don't block people. Well, maybe I block a few people, but it's okay.
I don't know.
You got one shot.
Rita challenged that.
Oh yeah, I blocked Rita. And what's his name? Who's the other guy?
I don't block anybody.
Disabled Brian.
Yeah, I don't block anybody. There's no point. They come back with 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th accounts. I'd rather, at least when I don't block them, I know who I'm talking to rather than talking to their fake accounts.
Okay, so we've been on the bike lane. I've actually been here. We got here a little bit early because we had technical difficulties.
Yeah, we got here super early, and then I made the show super late by trying to find a bathroom.
That's right. You remember, do this the night before. Hydrate and do it the night before, okay? And before you leave, get on cycle here. Let's go. But the thing is, we've been here. It's now 7:30. 7:27.
Which means I got to go home now.
Pretty soon. You got to go pretty soon. We're going to wrap this up pretty soon. We have seen exactly on the bike lane coming by us on the right, one person. And that was in a motorized little scooter, okay? So we haven't seen the beautiful people. But again, I want to go back to this point and hammer
because bike lanes, as Lou Murray says, are not about bikes. They're a tool for social change.
The goal of socialism is to cause enough dysfunction to break a system. In this case, in Boston, the bike lanes issue and all that goes with it is just another example. It is coalescence of 2 agendas. The elite have the useful idiots who believe in climate change and or green movement to do their dirty work. They are given more rights than the average independent citizen, with special bike pass, freedom from insurance responsibilities, and they can feel good about themselves because they deem themselves helping the environment as well as being in shape. From the elite perspective, the bikers in their special pass deliberately inhibit access to places of worship, schools, and commerce. They destroy the community, making chaos a means for easier population control. They also indirectly disrupt free commerce in all roadway transportation for goods, rendering the given territory impoverished. They make living so unbearable, those with the means or those who won't be bullied or seduced by the bikers are forced to leave. Neighborhoods change with gentrification, among other forms of central planning. with no natural community norms. The elite can then continue their densification plans, okay? And the more of the populace will become dependent on the elite, making them parented by the state. And then again, we go by, remember on the housing over in South Boston, they're putting the housing in over, what was it, Columbia Point? All these units, no place to park. It's all walking. It's like a prison. What do they call it? The 15-minute city or something?
15-minute cities, yeah.
They do not want you walking, okay? And
No,
again,
they do want you walking.
I mean, they do want you
driving.
driving. So we want to do a couple things. If elected, I'll step on that air hose, okay? I'll make sure there's no more paint coming here. No more paint. And I will tax all these people, especially if I deliver stuff in Boston. They don't drive. None of these people tip either. I mean, come on, tipsters. You know, you want us to deliver your food, but you won't tip. But the more important,
so expensive.
Thank you for my Congressman Steve Lynch for jacking the price up 30% at everything. But that's a different story. We want to get there. Hey, so the point is this: we're going to be buttoning this up, and hopefully we may talk again about this in the very near future because we want to get some feedback from people. And it's now 7:32, and 30 minutes is about enough. So this is Rob Burke. We're going to be signing off from Woke in WuVille, and this is Catherine Vitale.
And I'm going to find a bathroom. If you want to get in touch or involved or donate to my campaign, go to vitaleforboston.com. And we'll see you tomorrow.
And listen, spread the word. This one, Blue Bike, rental bike. Blue Bike, rental bike. She's going down the street. So anyways, listen, make sure you spread the word. Do the best you can. Get this out there. And the more people, the merrier. And we want feedback. We want people calling in all the time, making the comments, not us just yapping away here. And if you got any ideas for us, please let us know, okay? And you can contact Catherine. Oh, by the way, we now have the domain for the Woke and WuVille website. It's called wokeandwooville.boston. We haven't put anything up on it yet, but there'll be a place where you put that, our own little spot. And my idea was this: every neighborhood should have its own page. Okay, then you can comment on what specifically happened in your neighborhood. Okay,
I like that idea.
That's all. We'll have some person that's maybe an administrator. Keep it simple, and you go by this format: a picture and a little comment. 50 words is 30 seconds. Okay, or send us a video clip, and we'll be in touch. This is Rob Burke signing off. Say goodbye, Catherine.
Woke in WuVille. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.